no password. Good morning. Welcome to Yoga 101. This is a beginner's flow. So if you're not sure what to do, you get tired, just take a break, look up. Start this again. Good morning. My name is Corrine. Welcome to Yoga 101 Beginner's Flow. I've been doing yoga for over 5 years. I've had a few accidents. I've been over 190 pounds a few times and trying to do yoga with some injuries, including carpal tunnel and a few other car accident injuries that I have just neck problems with. So knee injuries, and I broke my foot. So I have a list of things. Didn't think my list was so big, but apparently it's getting longer as I go. So hopefully you join into the Zoom that I sent the link to. Don't worry about it if you can't get in. I'm also going to post this on YouTube, so please make sure you like and click that little bell so I can notify you when I post a new video. So look for my new beginners. I know there's a lot of videos right now for yoga for beginners, blah, 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 blah. As you can see, I'm a regular person. I'm not physically one of those yoga teachers that can just throw themselves up in a handstand. I'm 57. I do what I can when I can, and that's why I'm here to teach you guys. Just people my age, I've lost a lot of older family and friends that are very, very dear to me. So yoga has helped me through releasing that pain and grief that I've locked into my body as well, including past hurts. So our body does really hold a lot of pain and injury in our bodies. So, and the reason being is because we don't breathe. So I want us to find a nice place to sit. And honestly, if you can manage to get down on the ground, I'll try not to take you up and down too much. We're going to just roll it on down nice and slow. Bring the knee in one at a time if possible. You know, if you can't bring it in but this far, just grab the back or the pants. That's what I did for a long time when I was in yoga. I would just grab my pants because there was just no way at almost 200 pounds I had the capability or the muscle strength to do any of that. So we just want to go into what's called happy baby. And there's a couple of variations to this. First, I like to sit here and just rock side to side. Just to lengthen my spine. I really want to start with the breathing. A lot of times we hold our breath. So I'm going to put my foot down one at a time. I'm going to find a comfortable place for me to just breathe. I'm going to sit here for about 15 breaths. I'm going to straighten my legs into what's called corpse pose, Vasana. And just doing that alone really lengthens my spine. I'm going to take my arms overhead and just reach and flex my feet like I'm standing on the ground and I just got out of bed, and I'm going to stretch. And I'm going to release. Bring my arms back down. If possible, bring them down onto the floor, palms down for receiving or up for rounding. If it feels good, you can just put the hands on the belly, whatever feels comfortable. Find a nice quiet place, put the dogs out if they're going to interrupt you. We're just going to breathe in. Just take a big breath. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Exaggerate it. Breathe in. Big breath. Exaggerate it out. Shake the head if that feels good. Again, breathe in. Hold it at the top this time like you're holding the air in a balloon. And like a lion, roar it out. Want to know what's funnier than the sounds I'm making? If my son's playing games and he has his headset on, so all of his friends can hear what I'm doing, but him, so they're probably going, what is going on over there? That's my highlight of the day. All right, so again, now let's focus on our breath here. So we're going to breathe in, but I want you to squeeze the pelvic floor. What I mean by that is usually people do a tangle and they squeeze them. They're like, oh, my pelvic floor is all engaged. But if you notice, if I squeeze my pelvic floor, I'm squeezing my glutes and just my body raises up, and I don't want to do that. If I do a kegel, well, it really isn't affecting anything but the inside of my body. That's really not my pelvic floor. So what I want to do is engage the pee and gas, and I want to squeeze it. Like you don't want to pass gas or pee yourself. And then you're just going to release it nice and slow. Now, again, engage that really gently. Place those hands down, and let's breathe. So we're going to fill the whole torso, the belly, the chest, to the collarbone. We're going to hold it for the count of 3, and we're going to exhale to the count of 7. Hold it for 3, inhale for 5, hold it for 3, exhale for 7. And when you're ready, exhale everything out. Let's breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it at the top for 3, 2, 1. And let it out slow for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 3, 2, 1. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 3, 2, 1. And inhale. 3, 4, 5. Hold. So the reason why I'm going to turn my music down just a minute. The reason why I'm having you count on your breaths is because sometimes we really, our mind is just wandering like a monkey jumping from branch to branch. And as women, we always have, you guys should know this, we have a list of things that are running through our minds, and then you're always going, talking. So it's really hard to get the mind to shut the heck up and to listen to ourselves count and breathe. It really brings some peace and calming to the body. So try to really focus on the counting. If it feels better to do a mantra, breathing in, I am love, and exhaling, I am here, I mean, you have to do what is going to keep your mind busy. So on the inhale, as you're squeezing that pee and gas and you're counting, I want you to think about filling up a balloon. You're filling up the torso, the ribs, the chest, the collarbone. Your heart is being opened. The heart's getting some oxygen into that torso. All the way down to the toes, you can feel the inhale coming in to the fingers, to every cell of your body. You're still holding it. Now imagine you're going to start rolling up an air mattress. So from the toes, you want to exhale everything out. Even when there's no more air, you don't hear it coming out of your mouth, continue. Like you're fogging a mirror. Squeeze the belly button in, get rid of all that excess in there, let it go. Inhale. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1, and exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just come to normal breathing now. Breathing in through the nose and out of the nose if possible. When I first started yoga, I was breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. So really find what works for you and then continue doing that until you can get a little stronger. So we're going to walk one leg in at a time and bend the knees. Hands are going to come down to brace by sides, and I'm just going to windshield wiper my knees side to side. I have a visitor coming in. Hang on 1 second. Sorry. Sorry, I have you on mute, so you're in. Here you are. Peace out. Okay, so I'm recording, and I'm going to see how not to record you. So I'm wondering if you need to turn off your camera. I don't know, but let me see. Hang on, let me do this. Let's see. I'm going to learn how to do this, I swear. How you doing this morning? Okay. I'm going to see if I can just do me. Okay. Huh. Okay, hang on, Alex. I'm just trying to figure out a... Okay. I think that will work. Okay. I'm learning. Let's see. Okay, that's my video. I'm so glad you joined me this morning, by the way.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Oops.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be recording this.
Okay.
I'm going to be recording this. So I was going to upload the Zoom, but I can't seem to record it without you on it. Hang on.
Oh yeah. No. I don't want to be in it.
I know. So I'm trying to figure out how to not have you in it. So I'm thinking either you turn off your camera and you can either still hear me and just your name shows up, because that's really what it is. I'm still learning this, so I don't know. Try to figure it out.
Okay. Or if you want to go ahead and do the class, then I can just do it later. That's fine. But I don't want to be recorded.
You know what? I'll just record it on my phone and we'll do it that way. And this way it's just on my phone. You know what I mean? And then we have the Zoom for us. So I can send I recorded Sundays, but because everybody was on it, it was like 6 of us, I didn't want to put it up on YouTube. So I'm like, I'll share it with Alex and Haley because that's our class, you know what I mean? But I'm like, I don't really know if I want to put that up there. So I was trying to see while you're on here if we can do it where I can just hide your video, but I think it's really, hang on. All right, speaker view, I think that's how it goes. So let's see if I can also, okay. Well, see, I muted you, so that really doesn't do anything.
There.
All right, so I'm going to record it like this. So what it does, I see what it does. When somebody's talking, the big screen comes on. So I'll figure it out and learn some more. But in the meantime, I'll start recording on my phone.
Okay.
And then we'll just do it that way, okay?
Okay, that works.
How are you feeling, by the way?
Better, a lot better. Oh, Sunday I was still bad. It still hurt, but you know what? It hasn't come back, so it's been good. But I've been running my air purifier.
Yeah.
So it's a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah, watch the cleaning too, because that's definitely going to irritate.
Yeah, I haven't done any more dusting or cleaning or anything because I can't go anywhere with the rain. Like even before, if I do something, I can walk or take the dog out. But this week I can't go anywhere with the rain.
Yeah, well, this is going to be clean for you. You know what I mean? You're not going to smell. So I have to do my introduction. Oh God.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, so
Make sure you're set up with your phone.
oh God, yeah. It's so funny because I posted this up here and I see a little red light come on. I go, wait, somebody wants in.
And I sent you a text. I'm like, I'm waiting.
That's funny because I didn't even see it. And you were right. Once I get rolling,
Yeah.
not paying attention.
Yeah, that's what Haley, she's not answering. I said she's not going to see you.
It was terrible. Okay, so let me find some music too before I start. And then I don't even think you can hear my music, huh?
Not really.
I'm wondering if I should put it closer to you, if you can hear it. I mean, because that's really, it helps make the class, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it might be too loud. You might tell me, I can't hear you now. Let's see, where's the volume? Oh, it's at the highest volume.
That's good.
And you probably still can't hear it.
I can hear it a little bit, actually.
Okay, that's good. Here. I mean, a little bit is better than nothing. All right. Oh. And I'm so stiff, so this is going to be good for me today. All right, let's start. Let me start off my introduction. Good morning, my name's Corrine. This is Yoga 101. So we're going to do a little flow for beginners. So we're going to start off, let's start off on our backs. So we're going to roll down. I'm going to hook onto my left leg, and I'm just going to roll it on down. I'm going to place my feet down, bring my knees in, and I'm just going to rock side to side, windshield wipers with the knees. I just lengthen through my spine as I breathe nice and slow. And I know probably for some of us, it's going to be really hard to get down on the ground, you know, just to get back up. So I'll try not to take us up and down too much. I just want to get a little familiar with our spine and move the shoulders around. Make sure the top, the torso, and the thoracic is nice. I think I forgot to turn my phone off. So I might have to start. So annoying. All right. Take 2 of 1,000.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Corrine. Welcome to Yoga 101 for beginners. We're going to start off on our back. So gently, if you have a hard time rolling down, just hook onto the back of one of your legs and just roll down simply and easily. Try to find length in the spine. I like to roll around a little bit to get my spine long. Windshield wiper my legs. Just get a little used to background. Make sure your thoracic shoulders are nice and wide and lengthened. And then just try to separate them a little bit away from the ears. Bring the palms either on the belly or on the ground. And straighten out one leg at a time. Now flex the feet like you're standing and take the arms overhead and reach like you just got out of bed. You're standing, you're reaching for a big stretch. And then let's walk the hands and feet over to the left side. It's going to be a little weird, but make sure you keep your right shoulder and hip down. You don't want to roll onto the side. We're just doing like a little banana C curve. Just stretching that right and left hip. And then bring it back over to the center. Go over to the other side, nice and easy. Breathing in, keep the left side down. And bring it back to center. Bring those hands down to those hips. If it feels more comfortable to keep the knees bent for that low back, do what feels good. I have a lordosis, so I use a towel sometimes under my low back, and since it's been bothering me, that's what I'm going to do today, just to make sure that little space right there is flat and my spine is neutral. So I'm going to lay in corpse pose, and I'm just going to focus on my breath right now. I'm going to exhale out of my mouth. Exaggerate it, be silly. Inhale. Exhale it out. One big breath like you're blowing up a balloon. And let it out. Then close the eyes and breathe in through the nose, filling up the torso, the chest, and rib cage up to the collarbone. Hold it at the top, and just let it out of the mouth, either with an ah, an ooh, an oh, or like you're fogging a mirror. Take a pause before you inhale. And inhale it all the way up. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out. 3 more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Again, breathe in. And out. Come to some normal breathing in and out of the nose. Try to not breathe in through the mouth and out of the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out of the mouth is okay, or in and out of the nose. Slowly bring one foot in, bending the left knee and then the right. I'm going to keep my arms down on the ground, and I'm just going to do what's called a little pelvic tilt. So I'm just going to tilt my pelvic up towards my belly button. And then I'm going to rotate it back down and lift my hip bones up above my pelvic floor. Try not to hyperextend too much, and then bring it back. Just nice and slow, allow yourself to rock back and forth. So use your heels and press and tilt up, and then release back down. 3 more. Don't forget to squeeze the P and gas gently. And then bring it to a neutral spine. That should help find it. Maybe adjust the thoracic and the spine if you need to. We're going to do a little pelvic clock. So we're just going to tilt down to 6. And we're going to go over to 3. It should be a really small movement. 9. 12, 6, 9, 3, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 9, 3, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12. Release and relax. Windshield wipers. Head goes the other direction. That just helps get our spine neutral. So we're going to start off with a little bit of ab work because, of course, we always need abs to keep our stability. So make sure you're in some comfortable pants that have some movement. I'm going to bring my knees into my chest, and I'm going to roll like a pill bug from side to side and just lengthen a little more in my spine. And then I'm going to bring my feet down, keeping my knees bent. I want to make sure the back of my knees are kind of not touching, if that's possible. And I really want to place my feet into the ground and use my toes. So make sure the heels, knees, and hips are in line. So make sure you look down, make sure everything's like straight. Yeah. Press those hands into the ground. Nice and easy. We're going to squeeze that pee and gas up and in. And we're going to laugh, ha ha, and zip up that transverse abdominis like a little corset and keep those abs engaged. All right. From here, we're going to bring that right knee up, stack it over the hip, flex that right foot, and then next leg, bring it up, flex. So make sure those knees don't come into the chest. They stay right over those hips. Press into the fingers. Use the forearms and relax the shoulders. Don't forget the pee and gas, hold it. And then we're going to toe tap. So right foot's going to go down. It's going to reach away. And then we're going to bring it back up on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back up. Exhale. And inhale. Try not to pop the ribs like this. Trying to get the legs to move. Pull it in. Keep that pee and gas engaged. Zip up that corset and use those abdominals that are connected to those quads, pelvic floor, to use those muscles. 2 more. Bring those knees in. Give yourself a hug. Roll around. Exhale. We have a tendency to hold our breath. So make sure you're breathing. If you get a little lightheaded, it means you're exhaling too much with the out of the mouth and you're taking short and shallow breaths. So really watch your breathing. Pace it out. Hands come down, feet down on the ground, knees are hip distance apart. Nice and easy, engage that pelvic floor, squeeze the pee and gas, transverse, ha-ha! Kick those in, bring the knees up, tabletop. This time we're going to reach out with our heels. So use those hands, exhale, press, inhale, bring it up. Exhale, heel down, bring it up, other side. Reach those legs away, use those abs. Sometimes I even forget and I start to prop my ribs because I get tired. So really lengthen in those abs, squeeze the pee and gas. If you get tired, what are you going to do? You're going to limit your range of motion and maybe you just come here. Or you limit your reps. Last set. And bring those feet down. Windshield wipers. Nice and easy, bring those knees back to center. This time, we're going to engage the pelvic floor. We're going to laugh and engage those transverse. This time, we're going to lift the head and chest up. Imagine you have a little cutie tangerine under the chin. You don't want to bring it too far down. And we're going to straighten the left leg if possible and bring that right knee in. Just going to do a little stretch here. And we're going to switch legs. Now, if it's too much to straighten that leg, keep that other leg bent. Switch it out. Switch it out. Inhale. Switch it out. Single leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Switch it out. Just keep going. Make sure you're breathing. If you get tired, lower the head and neck. Keep going. For 3, for 2, last set, and bring it down. Windshield wiper. So a lot of times I see people that do videos that have everybody as beginners on a tabletop position, hands and knees, and doing the balancing stick where they're working their abs. And I think that's great, but in beginners, a lot of people, teachers forget that. They have carpal tunnel. They haven't been on their arms. Nothing, no weight is ever on their hands. So the first thing they're going to complain about is the weight on their wrist. So teaching them to do other exercises on their back really helps. Oh, hang on one second. Something's going on with my computer. Isn't that amazing? My computer decided to kick itself on and do something else. All right, so it's easier to learn ab work on your back, like I said, because of my lordosis is going to have that little tail down there. All right, let's take a nice body stretch. Reach long and long like we did in the beginning. Lengthen those abs, and then bend those knees. All right, if possible, send that left leg up to the ceiling. And we're going to try to walk up that left leg. So again, I'm going to pull my pelvic floor in, squeeze the feet gaps. I'm going to cough and engage my transverse abdominals. And then I'm going to walk my legs up with my cutie orange underneath my chin. Try not to have a death grip on my left leg. Straighten out my right. Now, if you can't straighten it out, keep it bent here, and we're going to switch it out. Inhale, exhale, switch. So if you can keep those legs straight, that's great. Now, when we're here, we're just going to switch them out with one breath, and then we're going to switch to 2 breaths on the next set. I just want us to get long. Imagine as you're reaching those feet away, somebody's pulling those legs longer. So send the legs, reach them away from you for 2. And that's it. Bring those feet up, bend the knees, drop them down, windshield wipers. This time we're going to do a double leg stretch. So we're going to pump those legs into us twice as we exhale, as we straighten the other leg. Let's start with the left leg up, right leg up this time. Inhale, engage all of those abs. Reach up, walk up on that right calf. Point that toe. Don't forget about that cutie orange. Straighten out that left leg. We're going to inhale, exhale twice. Switch it out. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale on the switch. Exhale twice to you. Two more. Your alternative is bringing those knees in. Nice and easy. Drop those feet down. Roll it down. Windshield wipers. Also, beginners, you should also watch if you have back injuries like I do. I have a list of things: lordosis, kyphosis, scoliosis, a couple of discs, a couple of broken bones in my right foot. So you really have to really watch and listen to your body. That's the whole point of the breath. This time we're going to drop the knees to the left, and we're going to gaze over the right shoulder. We're just going to tee out those arms for a little twist. So the reason why I mentioned the disc and the injuries is because twisting is really something that you should do if it feels good. So watch your injuries. Use those abdominals we just worked and bring those legs back to center on the exhale. Inhale, center, align your spine. And exhale, drop them the other direction. Nice and slow. Use those abs. Try to wiggle the shoulders flat and gaze over that left shoulder. Try to make space in that left and hip and shoulder. Stretching and releasing. Remember that breath. Big and bold. Exhale, wild. Like a lion. Bring those knees back to center. Just bring one knee in at a time and just protect that low back and roll it out. So nice and easy. If possible, send those legs up. We're going to send the arms up into Frankenstein arms. And then we're going to bring the shoulders down out of the ears and onto the mat. And just relax the limbs for a second. This is really good to do against the wall too, to bring the legs up. A lot of times for beginners, what we forget is we spend probably 100% of our time on our feet and 0% on our hands. And especially if you're a typer or you do, repetitive stuff, being on your hands is just a no-go, Sam. So Really watch those wrists. This is a good one for it. It takes all the blood out of the toes and hands, out of those limbs. Slowly start to wiggle the fingers. Make a couple of fists, maybe rotate the wrists. Anything with the ankles and the toes. Give some gratitude to those limbs and those feet, phalanges. And flex and curl the toes and flex the hands, curl. And then nice and easy, we're going to grab onto the back of those legs and we're going to swing our toes. Awesome. We're going to come to a seated position. Sometimes this is even hard. So you can use a block or a bolster. I'm going to use a block today. My knee's been really bothering me, so I've got to not put any pressure on it too much today. I'm going to use the block, so it makes me sit up a little higher and a little taller. And I'm just going to rest the shoulders out of the ears. So this right here, sitting tall, is very hard for a lot of us beginners, especially since we sit all day. Our hands are going to come up for receiving onto the lap or down for grounding. It doesn't really matter. Just pull the shoulders out of the ears. This, I used to walk around like this. I had a widow's hump in the back. It was terrible. And then yoga really helped me pull the shoulders. It helped me actually learn to engage my muscles that I wasn't engaging so that my shoulders could stay down where they belong. All right, big inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. Remember as you breathe in to keep that pee and gas engaged so that you're filling up the torso like a balloon. And as you exhale, imagine you're rolling the air out from the bottom all the way out of the mouth. Helps me to have a visual, so I hope that helps with you. Last breath here. And I want us to reach the chin away just a smidge, and then just tilt it down to the chest. Inhale, keep those abs engaged, the pee and gas. Lift that chin back up. Let's look over to the right shoulder. Smile. Exhale it back to center. Inhale, sit up tall, shoulders down, and then exhale to the left. Try not to sink as you turn to the left. It's just your head. Smile. And bring it back to center. One more time to the right. Smile. Exhale back to center. Over to the left. And smile. And back to center. And we're going to roll it around. So we're going to drop that chin down. Roll it over to that right shoulder. Try not to bring the shoulder up. Keep it down. Feel the stretch in that left side. Try not to pull or yank. And then gently roll it back. Keep those abs engaged. Protect that neck and low spine. Try not to bring the left shoulder up as you roll over to the left. And back to center. One more time. Nice and slow. Listen to the neck. The body has a lot to say if we only listen. Back to center. I'm only saying that because it's taken me 50 years. All right. Drop it down to the left, other direction. Let's go a little slower. Careful not to drop the head too far back if you have issues with those necks. Also, something to really avoid if you are a beginner in yoga is any type of inversion. One last round about with that head. So any downward dog. If you have any eye issues, that would also be a no doing any downward dog. Bring the head back to center. All right, awesome. We're going to take those hands out. I'm going to come off my block right now. And I'm going to straighten out my leg because my knee's not having it anymore. So find a very good variation that works for your legs, whether they're straight, cross. Hands are going to come out, and then I'm going to take the feet out just a little wider than my hips because that feels good to me. And we're going to do what's called a little spine twist. So we're just going to inhale tall, and we're going to exhale 3 times, turning to the right. So we're going to hold here, look over that right shoulder. Inhale, bring it back. Sit up tall, and exhale to the left. 3 times. Inhale, and exhale, bring it back. It's kind of like a typewriter. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale back. Now, watch those feet. As you turn to one side and you bring it back, are your heels shifting? Sometimes the left heel will reach forward, yeah? We don't want to do that. So try to keep those heels and hips pinned to the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and drop those arms. So bringing those legs together, we're going to forward fold, and that might be a problem for some. So I'm going to put a block in between my legs. You can use anything, a water bottle, your dog, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to inhale here. It might even be good to put this towel under the knees if you have trouble bending. Forward folding. I'm going to need the block actually today. So it gives my knees a little bend. So sitting tall, I'm going to inhale, lengthen, reach my arms up. And I'm going to hinge forward, keeping my feet flexed. And then I'm just going to let my arms drop. Shoulders down out of the ears. I'm going to engage the pee and gas, squeeze my pelvic floor in. Breathe in. And then on the exhale, I'm going to walk my hands a little further to my feet where I can still breathe. A full breath. 2 more. The next inhale, walk those hands back to your hips. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, release. So it really depends on what you need under those knees for a good forward fold. I also have a bolster, a big beach towel would work. So let's take it out wide this time. Hands behind us. We're going to extend those hips forward just a smidge. I don't know why I put my block away. So again, you can use your cat or your dog. I'm just going to set my block right here. And I'm going to inhale, lengthen. And my goal is to reach that block. So maybe you need it right here. That's fine. I'm going to inhale, lengthen. And then I'm going to exhale, bring those hands down. Inhale, lengthen. And maybe walk those hands out a little bit forward. So I want to hinge from the hips. I want to make sure my knees and my toes are still pointed to the ceiling. So if your block is right here, you can just hang on tight right there. It's really an inner thigh stretch. Hamstrings are super tight sometimes, even the Achilles. So if you have issues with planters, any kind of sciatica, you name it, I got it too. This is one of the best exercises, believe it or not. So allow the breath on the exhale to release as far down as you can. Stay for as long as you can. Always give yourself one extra breath if you need to come out, and then work yourself out. Remember to always come out slow like you went in. Last few breaths. And lifting the head, walking those hands in on the inhale, and exhale, push yourself up. And remove my block for sure this time. And bring those legs back in. Ooh, and shake them out. Do a little side stretch here. We're going to bring that right foot into that left thigh. And it really depends on your flexibility again. You can use a little bolster under this leg if you can't straighten it. So just make sure you do any kind of variations that you need. So we're just going to do some side stretches. So I'm going to lean over my left side onto my left thigh, my left arm just going to lay down onto my left leg. My right arm is going to reach out to the right. And I want to make sure the shoulder, elbow, and thumb are one straight line. Yeah? I don't want it way back here. I want to be able to look at it like a target eyelid. Yeah. And then I just want to lift in the torso, lift the ribs, get taller. I want to press my sit bones into the mat, press my shoulders away, lengthen the spine. Inhale. And then exhale, bring that right hand over, place it in front of that left leg, walk it in front of the right foot, and bring yourself back on up. Inhale and exhale. So that is one variation. You can stay and hold, or if you're a little more flexible, you can bring that forearm down to the floor and bring that right arm out. So we're going to do a little movement. You should feel it here on this right side. So really send that right hip down, really lengthen through this right side, reach those fingertips away. Try not to stress. If you can't see the thumb, move it in front. Okay, you don't want to hyperextend that shoulder. You want to really make sure you have some range of motion that you can deal with. So let's take a few breaths here. Inhale. Big breaths. Exhale. Squeeze that pelvic floor. Pee and gas up and in. Breathe in. And out. Inhale. We're going to bring that right hand up and over. It's going to tap those left toes. And exhale, bring it back. Make sure you can see that thumb. Inhale. Exhale, reach it over. Inhale, bring it back. So really just let the breath, it's almost like a Tai Chi movement, where every movement is one breath. And nice and easy, we're going to bring it all the way across, drop it in front of that left arm, slide that right hand in front, and slowly inhale, bring yourself back up. Woo. Straighten out those legs. And let's take that forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Just hinge forward, drop the hands, flex the feet, inhale. And exhale, maybe walk it a little further, drop it down into that fold. It's totally where you need to be. That is where you are. I always try to be like, oh my gosh, you're so flexible, let me do it. I hurt myself. I don't know why. Very important. Let the breath lead you. Very important. As the outside, inhale, bring it up. Ooh, let's take that right leg out, left leg in. Especially since we're all sitting as couch potatoes on the couch. This is a really good opening for the hips. Also helps for the sciatica. So we're going to prep. My right arm is going to come down and lay on my right leg. I'm going to lift my torso, glue my sit bones down, open up my chest, and reach my left arm out. Make sure it's shoulder level, and I can see the thumb. I'm going to breathe into my left side. Breathe in. Inhale. And let's bring that left arm up and over on the exhale. Drag it in. Take it out. Inhale up and up. Hold it. Drag it in. Take it out. So I'm just doing some arm circles because my left side is super tight. It's telling me that I should not be sitting here in this position. It doesn't like me very much. So I'm just going to keep moving and breathing. Now I'm going to hold my left arm out. And then we're going to bring it all the way up and over again. Reach over, touch those toes. Bring it up, open up that chest. Inhale. So sometimes, like in the beginning, I was just touching the floor. You notice my right arm isn't on the floor this time. Now it is. Sometimes your body is going to tell you, oh, hell no, I won't go. So modify. Okay, well, this is good. You got to become friends with it and allow the breath to teach it. Otherwise, your body will just cramp up and it won't let you do a thing. Bring that left arm down in front. Inhale, press yourself up. And exhale out. Legs wide, we're going to go back into that wide stretch. Hands behind, lift the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant those hands. Either find where you left off and fall into that gently with the breath, or just stay here breathing. So very important, I'm going to turn to the side. Go ahead, continue breathing. You don't want to be here, because then you can't get a full breath. It's here, feet are flexed. So again, if you have the block, you can sit like this. It doesn't matter, because if your legs are tight and you can't, it's a problem sitting like this. Sit like this, just breathe. Get the mind to focus on the breath and then release. But if you have the flexibility to take it down, take it down. We're here for 2 more breaths. As I come back out, I bring my hands in. I'm going to inhale, press into my hands, reach my chest forward as I bring it up, using my lower abdominals. And all right, so we're going to add a little movement with this side stretch. So we're going to bring that right thigh into the left. And then we're going to take it into a little figure 4 to stretch out that sciatica. So that's a beginner pose, but let's start this first. So we're going to go right back to where we were, left hand on that left shin, or left hand down here on that floor. Right arm is going to extend out, thumbs up. Yay! Like 7-Up when we're in school, right? Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's what we're going to do right now. So rotation for the shoulder. You should feel that spine making a bunch of noise and lengthening. That's okay. Don't be scared. Just breathe. Keep that left foot flexed if possible. You want some engagement in every body part. Thumbs up, reach that arm away. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, thumbs down. Inhale, thumbs up. And exhale, thumbs down. Inhale, thumbs up. And exhale, thumbs down. So you want to kind of gaze at that thumb. Inhale, thumbs up. And exhale, thumbs down. Hold the thumbs down. And then from here, we're going to press back gently as far as we can. Inhale, bring it back to where you started. Exhale, press back. Don't forget about that left leg. And don't forget to breathe. 2 more. Control it like you're pushing through the water. Bring it back to center. Press that right hip down. Keep those abs engaged. Turn that palm and bring it all the way up and over on the inhale. Nice and slow. Rotate. Bring that hand into center and exhale. Your way up. Oh, that one gets me every time. Legs straight. Straighten that out for a second. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to the outside. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Right leg out. We're going to do that other side. Whew, my IT band is not happy with me stretching it this morning. All right, so find that right placement, either on the shin or down on the ground. Since this is my tight side, I'm going to try the ground. Reach that left hand away. Shoulder out of the ear, thumbs up. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, thumbs down. Remember, the only thing that's moving is your head. Inhale, thumbs up. Exhale, thumbs down. Inhale, thumbs up. And exhale, thumbs down. 2 more, thumbs up. And exhale, thumbs down. Last one, thumbs up. Exhale, thumbs down. Thumbs up on the inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way up and over. Inhale here. And exhale, press yourself up. Woo. I guess we forgot to do press back. All right, come back down. See, nobody's ever perfect. Keep that thumb down. Let's press back for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it there. Bring it back. Flip that palm and bring it around on the inhale. And walk it back up. But that should have been a little easier to get back down. Sometimes our body, when we first go into a pose, is like, what are you doing? Especially if we're sitting like this, lateral rotation and stretching to the side is something our body does not want to do. So let's do that one. Let's do that one. So stretch out the legs, nice and easy in front. Right hand down, left hand down on each side by the hips. The left hand is going to come up and over. And I'm going to pretend I have a cactus right under my armpit. So my right arm is going to reach over, elbow is going to bend, and I'm going to lift up out of my seat and reach over. Try not to use my shoulder. Try to use my rib cage. And then pressing away on the inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, other side. Don't forget about that cactus. Up and away. And of course, if it's too much to have the legs straight, variation is awesome. Any way that works. Because really, it's still, sit bones are pressing into the mat. You're just reaching out of your seat over that cactus. Last one. And bring it back to center and drop those arms. Good job. All right, we're going to roll on down. Let's windshield wiper a little bit. Work that spine and just take a few breaths in the body and see how you feel. As the torture's over. And then let's take those legs straight again and arms overhead like we did in the beginning, and big body stretch. Just reach. Oh, yeah. Bending that left leg, bringing it in. We're going to keep the left foot on the ground. We're going to bring that right foot and cross it over that left thigh for a figure 4. Any variations for a figure 4? If it's even hard for you to do that, you can put a block or a book underneath that left foot just to give you a little better flexibility in that figure 4. So it brings up that left foot so that you can cross that leg. Because a lot of us have tight hamstrings, especially since we're couch potatoes lately. So from here, you can either use the strap. A lot of people like to go straight between the legs. I like to bring those legs into chest, keeping the figure 4, and just bringing the knees into chest. Try to keep that tailbone down. Just this is going to get your IT band to go, what's up? So breathe. Try to keep those feet flexed to protect the knees. Keep that tailbone on the mat if possible. Breathe. And then nice and slow, reach it down. and rest. And then we're just going to tick-tock those hips side to side. Keep those legs crossed. Have control. Keeping the P and gas squeezing in. Keeps that pelvic floor engaged. Keep those abs engaged, those quads and those glutes, and it really helps us move around. It helps connect the slings. Transverse. Bring it back to center. This time we're going to thread the needle. So bring those legs up. Use those abs. We worked on this morning. Pull those hands through and just hook behind that left thigh. And then we're going to send that left leg up. If it feels good to interlock the hands behind, great. If you need a strap behind that left leg, use one. All right, from here, we're going to keep the feet flexed. And we're just going to bend that knee. Heel comes towards the glute, and exhale, send it back up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, send the heel up towards the ceiling. Stretch out the back of that hammy. The more you flex those toes towards you, the more of a stretch. Bend, straighten, breathe. Bend, and straighten. This one you can do in bed. You're still in bed and you're tight, you want to get up. Do a couple of hamstring stretches. All right, from here we're going to point the toe and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. I took off my socks so you can see my toes. All right, now we're going to hold the point, and now we're going to flare the toes out. Flare, like they're going, yay! And now scrunch them up. No social distancing. Flare them out, social distance, and bring them together. Flare and scrunch, flare and scrunch. Relax those toes, wiggle them out, and let's do some ankle rolls. One direction. Thank you, feet. Thank you, left foot. All those beautiful toes. Other direction. And then nice and slow, you're going to bend that left knee. Bring it down and place it down. And let's do a twist here. Again, watch that back. Hands are going to come out to a T or to a cactus. Your choice. Be careful again not to pop those ribs. Keep those abs engaged. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop that left foot down. Now, if it's too much, just bring the knees together and drop the legs down. Or, again, use something underneath that right foot. Yeah. Wiggle the shoulders flat, lengthen in the spine, and gaze over to that right hip. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And out. You need water. Two more just like that. And then nice and easy, bring the head back to center. Engage those abs and use the abs to pull the knees back to center. Unravel that right leg, straighten it out. Rotate it side to side. Use those hip joints. Ball and socket. Nice and easy. Bend that right leg. We're going to bring that left ankle across that right. Shimmy the spine. Find some comfort. And again, if you need that towel under that spine, do it. Nice and easy. We're going to engage those abs. Pull those knees into chest. And just hold here. My left IT is not happy. So I need to breathe. Your body needs oxygen. It's very, very important. Your blood, your brain, your muscles, your tissue, your skin, everything. It needs air as much as it needs water. Last breath in. And then nice and easy, bring that right foot down. Give me side to side. Just release that spine. And this time we're going to reach in between. So again, if you have that strap, you can use it. Use those abs, engage, bring those knees back on up. I'm going to interlock behind my right leg. So it's a lot tighter on this side for me. My right leg doesn't straighten, and that's fine. So from here, I'm going to point, and I'm going to flex as I bring my heel down. And I'm going to point, send it up, and now I'm going to flex and try to get my heel to lengthen and straighten my leg if possible. Keep that flex, bring that heel down. So again, it just depends. Bring it on up. So we're just going to bring it up and down. It really depends. Like for me, this side was super tight, so I had to do a few other things to get this side to loosen up to let me do what I want it to do. So sometimes, like a 2-year-old, you have to give in to one side versus the other twin, right? All right, let's hold it up here with the flex. Really flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Hold that point, flare those toes, and scrunch. Flare and scrunch and flare. If you have bunion issues, broken foot, any kind of foot surgery, you probably have plantar fasciitis now because sitting in positions and not using those muscles has caused atrophy. So nice and easy. Point those toes, and let's do some ankle rolls. Slow. Really articulate, breathing. Other direction. Breathing still. Don't forget, don't hold your breath. And then nice and easy, bend that leg. Bring that foot down. We're going in for a twist. Hands come out to a T or to cactus. Inhale. Switch over that block under that left foot if you need it. And exhale, take that left foot down to the right. Wiggle those shoulders flat. Adjust where you need to and breathe. So yoga doesn't have to be exhausting. I was feeling under the weather the last few days, so this is really the first time in a few days I've done yoga, because sometimes you just need to let your body rest. So you will be sore, even doing a few things that you're not used to doing. That's normal. Do it again tomorrow so that you don't get stiff, because if you don't move the next couple of days, it will get worse. Inhale, engage those abs. Exhale, bring those legs up. Unravel those legs. Bring those feet hip distance apart. Lengthen the spine. Shimmy those shoulders. Hip distance apart and heel toe those legs out just a little wider. And now we're going to windshield wiper. So the stand. Hands can be cactus or to a T, and we're going to switch. Head should always be opposite direction. So always remember to allow your body to move with the breath. I see a lot of people when they do windshield wipers, they think it's pouring rain or hurricane because their legs are just, and that's a sure way to get an injury. You want to inhale one direction and exhale, allow the body to move the other direction. Last set, inhale and exhale. All right, I'm going to do one last stretch. So I'm going to place my hands down towards my hips. Feet are going to be hip distance apart, closer to my glutes than normal. Like before in the beginning, I said walk them out. And then I'm going to press into my heels, and I'm going to engage my core, my glutes, and my quads and hamstrings as I lift up. So this is going to be super hard for a lot of us, especially me. There's a lot of junk in the trunk. So I want to make sure I press into the heels. And imagine I have something between the knees so that I can kick in my quads, and those can, like little strings, will pull my hips up. I'm going to squeeze my glutes up into my hips. And I'm going to press and try to reverse all that sitting. Breathe. Don't let the knees flare out. Breathe, lift. Press into the big toes. Breathe, lift. Now, starting with the shoulders, we're going to go high on the toes, roll down one vertebrae at a time, and bring those knees in. Pop it around. Very good. All right, we're going to go into our resting pose, Shavasana pose. So this you can take in any variation. It is called dead man's pose, corpse pose. So I like to straighten out my legs, bring my arms down towards my hips and reach my fingertips away. And I kind of shimmy to where I get nice and long and I take up the space my body needs. I'm going to inhale through my body, every cell of it, and I'm going to exhale out of my mouth. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Last one, best one. Take it in. Hold it out the top. And let it all go. Stay where you are, keeping your eyes closed. Just close your eyes and just allow the breath to fill the body. I will ring the bells when it's time to awaken. So soften the forehead. Pull the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. And clench that jaw. Swallow, release the throat. Remember, shoulders melting away from the ears. Allow the body to just sink into the mat. Breathing in to every cell of your body. Releasing whatever comes into your mind, let it go. That doesn't sound like a calming song.
That's good.
Was it? I'm gonna ring the bell. Oh, that was too funny. All right. In solitude, there is healthy, there's healing. So speak to your soul, listen to your heart. Sometimes in the absence of noise, we find the answers. Delinsky. Something about those bells brings back balance and restoration. So take your time wiggling those fingers and toes. What I like to do best before I roll up is just come into a fetal position. Give myself some gratitude. Take 3 breaths for restoring, renewing, and releasing. And then when you're ready, make yourself up to a seated position. Whoever's comfortable. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. The light inside of me is honored by the light inside of each and every one of you. God bless you so much. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Hump day. Yay! Happy yoga. Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
Oh, thank